Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair, where my job is to save you money. This afternoon I'm working on a 2007 Toyota Corolla. It's a 4-cylinder automatic, 5-speed manual transmission. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen one of the manual transmission. The nice little cars, I like them a lot. Anyhow, customer complained that the AC is not working and it makes a weird noise inside the vehicle. So I'm just gonna show you what I found so far. I want to get into the vehicle here and go here. The vehicle has 195,000 miles. I can hear the blower motor working, but I don't feel any air coming out of the vent. Okay, that's number one. I can hear the speed increasing, but nothing happened. Okay, the lights coming on. So this is what we're gonna do first. I'm gonna start the vehicle, put it in neutral, parking brakes on. All right, so the engine is running, and we're gonna come here and take a look at this really quick. The fan motor is working. Okay, the AC compressor is working. So right now that's telling us the compression is working, the fan is working, so that means we should have some refrigerant on the system. However, we gotta stick with the basic as usually, right? Here with the GQ Auto, what we do, we're gonna find the evidence and we're gonna fix one problem at a time, because we cannot condemn the AC system itself. We got to start here, because if the air is not moving, what's going to happen? You can't feel the cold air, right? If the evaporator is getting cold, we can't do that. We can't actually put the gauges to check the pressure on the system, which is fine. We can do that, but however, we got to fix this. Okay, this will be the easiest thing to do, and we're gonna do that just now. So I'm gonna place the camera here. I'm gonna go around the vehicle and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. We need to access to the blower motor. So let me do that. All right, so first things first, what we need to do, we need to remove the glove box. The reason why is because we have underneath in this vehicle, we have a computer. I don't recall what kind of computer it is, ECM, PCM. I don't remember. I'm no kid about that. I know it's on the way. That's the only thing that I care of. So pull here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna press N to release the little stoppers, and the glove box should be able to drop. All right, so here, push in. Now we're gonna pull towards the back of the car, just like that. And this part was already disconnected, so we're gonna have to get this hooked up again. So we're gonna put this out of the way. And two things here, hopefully you guys can see. Here, it is the cover for the blower motor, or for the cabin filter, I should say. We're gonna pull it here, gonna inspect it, and definitely need to be replaced. This one doesn't have a direction. Oh, it is. Okay, you can, hopefully you guys can see the arrow here says flow, pointing to the bottom, which is fine. Number one thing, we gotta replace the cabin filter. Number two, we got access to the blower motor. The blower motor is there. We have the cover here, and this is what we're gonna do. Let me see here. We're gonna remove those to 10 millimeters. Give me 1 second. All right, so I removed those. We have a little bit of cover here. We have to remove this little plastic clip there. Okay, got 2 of those, so we can totally detach this cover from the computer. And it's a little hook here, so we can actually unhook. I will show you in a minute. Okay, I think there we can actually, there you go. Okay, so I don't think we need to disconnect this engine control. It's a PCM, power control module. Now here we should be able to access here. Hopefully you guys can see in the camera. 1, 2, should be 3 or 4 volts. We're going to disconnect the power, and that seems to be like 8 millimeter. Okay, there you go. 1, there are 3, 2, they all are the same length, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna pull this off, and look at what happened. The wheel, people call them the hamster wheel, came undone. That's why we have no airflow. I'm gonna see if I can find just the wheel, or he has to come with the whole motor, electric motor. That's Denso, so seems to be probably the original. And these are the bolts. Okay, you can use a flathead screwdriver, or the 8 millimeter or 5/16 socket, a wrench, whatever you have available to remove this blower motor. So I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm going to find out if I can get this separate all together, and the blower and the cabin filter. Okay, at this point you know how to replace the cabin filter. You just gotta put it back, and to do this too, gotta put it back to just reverse order. And I'm gonna stop the video right now, and I will resume it a little bit later. Welcome back here to the channel. Here is the part. I got the cabin filter. This is the part number that I'm going to be using for this vehicle. So again, I'm not getting a sponsor by this company, STP. So I'm just showing you what I'm using. So keep that in mind. That's it. Okay, I'm not getting any compensation. Will be nice, but maybe one day. Wait a minute. Okay, it's very tiny here. The flow, you know, is right there. Like, took me a little bit. It's pointing down, so remember the arrow have to point down, because the air is going to come from the outside and going to go down through the blower motor. Is suctioning and pulling the air from the outside, right? So what's going to do is going to filter it, and it's going to push it. So the filter is here, the air is going to go down, it's going to be pushed clean towards the vent. It's going to go right through the evaporator or the heater, depending whatever is going to setting you have the vehicle on, the heat or the AC, and it's going to come through the vent, either cold or hot. Anyhow, give me 1 second. So let's get ready here to move forward here. The next thing that we're going to be using is going to be using the blower motor. That is a blower motor. It comes with the wheel, the whole thing. And this is the part that I'm using right now. Again, I'm not getting sponsored by Duralast. This is the part that I'm using. Thanks to my friends at AutoZone for helping me out to bring the part here, so that way I can save time, and also give me a good price, so that way I can make my repair affordable and pass it along to the customer, so everybody wins. So arrow pointing down, we're gonna put this one right here. We're gonna push it. It's gonna go all the way there. Same thing here. Now this one doesn't have an arrow, but it seems like it only fits one way. The tabs are offset, so just those gonna go towards the top, and that's it. That part's done. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. I had a customer stopping by to pick up a vehicle, so that's it. All right, so let's really quick compare here the bases. We got 1, 2, and 3 bolts. We have the connector, seems to be the same, so we are going to call this a match. All right, so I'll try to put here the camera, hopefully you guys can see there. I'm going to install it. Alright, so we're gonna do it like this. Okay, so this part, this little extra here, so that way the air, those holes, is for the air to go through and go back and cool down the blower motor. Give me a second. I got a customer here. Somebody's calling me. I don't know who is. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully we can get this done back here without any more interruptions. Probably you guys won't even notice because I've been stopping the tape, but still trying to get this done because I gotta do a lot of other stuff, and I'm very happy. You know, this week has been very productive. Got a lot of stuff done, and thank God I'm very blessed. So hopefully you guys having a great week too, and if you know, well, just keep a good attitude and, you know, turn things around. Everything is going to be fine. So, oh crap. There's one. Tight. Always be careful with those. If you're using a power tool, you don't want to, you know, over tight it, because it's very easy to strip them. There it is. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. So we are going to, oh yeah, there it is. All the speeds are working. Perfect. Okay, so now let's finish this puppy here. All right, so that's tight. So we are going to reinstall this part here. Let me see here. Let me go underneath. Okay, if you're doing it like me, here on the back have a guide, and on the back is going to have a hole where this guy is going to go into it and keep it from vibrating. So if you don't pay attention to that, the back of the power control module, the computer, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be vibrating. That vibrating can cause the vehicle sometime to act up on you. Okay, I've seen it before, especially when the PCM, the computers are weak. Sometimes you go over a bump and the vehicle can shut off or whatever because the computer is going bad. So make sure you pay attention to that and you do not overlook that part. So we're gonna do that, put it right here. That is the 10 millimeter. I'm gonna put this one here. That's one. Now we're gonna put the other one. Beautiful. For this, you can use a 10 millimeter, or you can actually use a Phillips head screwdriver, whatever you have, use that. You don't have to go crazy and buying a bunch of tools if you don't have it. If you are, you know, casual doing repairs, you know, you don't have to go break the bank trying to get all the equipment, you know. So use what you have. There you go. Those are back. And the last thing here, I don't know if it was missing something, so we can attach the other part, but oh well. I don't want to keep the video going too long because some of you guys, they don't like to have a long videos. Okay, so trying to keep it very to the point. So this is what I'm gonna do. Now, if you're staying so far in the video here with me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. There you go. I think this is the way it goes. Right there. I still think that it's missing something, but we'll find out. So thank you for staying with me all this time. Hopefully you found value on the video. Now here, those little whatever, this gotta go right there. Put them there. Perfect. Now we're gonna press. It's gonna hold by itself. Now we're gonna go here, press in, and install this bolt. So that way, hopefully, this, I'm not have the right screwdriver, so I'm gonna use what I have right now. It wasn't very tight, it just had to be there. Well, still does the same thing, but anyhow, we know that we install it back the way it's supposed to. So anyhow, guys, this is how you replace your blower motor. You find the evidence. So I'll let you know how everything else works. So again, if you like the video, leave your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, share the video. I will appreciate it. And as usual, God bless, do your best, forget the rest, and I will see you in the next video. Later. Alright guys, so I decided yes to test it the last minute to make sure everything works out fine. The vehicle is running, okay, we have it in low, the blow motor is working. Now we're gonna use our trusty oh, never saw. Oh wow, look at this, it's not working. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, there it is. I think we have a bad battery. No, battery seems to be okay. Maybe it's need to be clean or something. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Coal. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so anyhow, look at that. It's nice and cold. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna call this a fix. And once again, guys, always find the evidence, find what is broken, fix that first, then go deep into your diagnostics if you have to. All right, so don't get too caught up into, well, let's check all the hard stuff like pressure and things like that. Just look at all the basics, focus on what is broken, and more times than not, you will be able to fix the vehicle the first time. Again, once again, have a great day. God bless, do your best, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Later.